So right now, me and Nick are in the studio recording my brand new dance course that is coming out. We've been in here from 9 p.m, getting a lot of videos done. It is now 1:30 in the morning. We just had a few coffees about an hour ago, and we're still ready to rock. I'm just waiting on Nick giving up on me, because now and again he's like this with the camera. So we're holding on pretty good, we're getting so much done. Everything is looking perfect, perfect, perfect. So we'll see how long we can last a little bit more to get the rest of the videos done on the schedule, because everything is so tight with me traveling and so on. And of course, before we head to Dublin next week for our Reaching Heights summer camps. You okay?
Food time. So here we are, it's another Sunday, and we're back in the kitchen for week 2 of our filming for a brand new course. So last week was really just about the introductions of what we're actually doing with the course. This week, however, we're getting into the real good stuff. So we are going to be demonstrating a lot of cooking, a lot of food groups, a lot of food examples, real life food. So I spent an hour in Sainsbury's buying food, a lot of cakes and buns and stuff, which I'm not going to eat. So it's definitely a waste of money, but Nick might start eating some cakes and buns. We have a whiteboard, which we're going to use for a lot of our demonstration purposes. So discussing food groups, the roads in the body, and the topics that we're going to go through each lesson. So it's all looking really, really good. This is week 2 of probably around week 8 or 9 or 10. But the first couple of weeks with nutrition are always very, very restricted, right? You're talking about the basic stuff. As we go on, we're going to start really looking into nutrition for performance, and that's where the really exciting stuff comes from. But we're going to get stuck in today with our new toy and with some cakes and buns for Nicola, and let's see how it goes. Will you do me a favor? When I'm away, can you make sure that if you can change this sheet, and then just make sure that they're sitting out so we can film quick. So it begins. Okay guys, so we're driving to the airport, and the drive is going to take around 1 hour. So in this time, I always feel like it's wasted time because I have to drive a car. Normally what I will do is get a train or get a bus or get a tube so that I can actually work or listen to podcasts or send emails or do something. Today we have to drive, so for me it's a wasted time. So what we're doing in the car is just listening to some podcasts that are based around our interests or what we need to do. For you guys, this is a perfect time where you can be listening to the Reaching Heights podcast. Every single one of you will travel to class in a car or by bus or by train or whatever, but there will be some travel time. This is wasted time where you can still do your activity, but you can also listen and learn at the same time, right? You can't read and drive a car, but you can listen to a podcast and drive a car. So when you're doing homework, when you're on a bus, when you're driving, this is perfect time where you can be learning. So check out the Reaching Heights podcast. Listen to it every time you're going to class. Go in there, coming back, and let us know what you think. If you have any ideas for episodes, please let us know. But use your time wisely. There's so much time during the day where you can be adding in extra activities that are going to help you learn and progress, and use them passively while you're doing other things.
What's up, guys? Me and Robert just landed in Dublin on our way to the Airbnb. Was a long day, traveling since what? 2 o'clock. I tried to sleep on the plane, but Robert wasn't very happy with that.
Nicholas still has to understand the concept of hard work. We've had a few late nights and he's struggling a wee bit, but he'll get there, don't worry.
You know, like, you gotta reinvent yourself. You know, so let's talk about sports. When you're the best athlete and you're like the guy and you're like one of the top 15 players.
I'm so used to taking such serious workshops and seminars that when I do a summer camp I forget
You can hear it
how
in
to
his
have
voice.
a laugh or crack a joke with the kids, but let's see, I'll try. And then I'll come on, bore everyone to death, completely change the mood and talk rubbish for 3 hours.
And then maybe crack a joke here and
And
there.
then I might crack a joke.
6-year-olds are going to be like,
yeah, that's it, just those two.
welcome to Reaching Heights Summer Camp. We're absolutely delighted to have you all here. And you as dancers, this just goes to show how you want to learn and progress. 1, 2, 3. Reaching Heights! For anyone that doesn't know me, I also have to tell you about myself. So my name is Lauren Early. I'm a 6-time back-to-back world champion. So I dance for CLRG. I'm a 12-time back-to-back Ulster champion. All Scotland's, Great Britain's, British Nationals, American Nationals. I've won everything there is to win in CLRG. But it's not about me obviously talking about myself and what I achieved. It's about the journey I took, the training I took day in, day out to actually get there. So it was a struggle obviously to get there, like anything, okay? If anything was easy, if training was easy, we'd all be world champions, right?
Okay, so as Lauren said, I've kind of been told off a little bit. We used to do kind of Reaching Heights workshops, and one of our, I mean, if you know anything about what we do, it's all about learning the theory behind everything that we're about to do, because you're more likely to stick to it long term. Surround yourself with the people that are teaching the best information, listen, learn, and put it into practice, and you're going to be successful if you repeat it, okay? Process of elimination, and then it becomes repetition. What is the time on stage? 60 and 80 seconds, okay? I need to make sure that she lasts 60 and 80 seconds at a fast speed. Okay, how much time is there in between rounds? She does one round, she's now got an hour, half an hour, and then she does another one. Okay, so there's a long break, which means she can go very, very high intensity because she's getting a break after it. Okay, so then when I ask dancers about what their competition requirements are, nobody really knows. And this is where the problem is when people are doing 6 dances back to back, 7 dances back to back. It's not relevant to what's going to happen on competition day. 4 or 5 days forward, when was the last time that you guys, out of one of those sessions even, focused on some speed and sharpness work? Do you see the problem, right? So the easiest way it's going to be is to start off ground. Okay? So we start off ground level, and when we partner up, you guys are going to do these drills. Now I see switched on. Okay, now just stand up. Like we're legs wide. Okay, then we can start doing movements in this position. Again, rock solid, but relax and switch off like you weren't. A lot more movement, okay? I want you to, you want to shorten the movement? Okay, here again.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, here. Take your hand over. Okay, sorry. So Kira's ability to jump off the ground is this much. We can easily measure this. I don't know, let's say it's 15 centimeters, right? And squat jump. Okay, more, better. Okay, so it's a little bit higher, 17 or 18 centimeters. Okay? So now we know that if Eva is beside Kira on stage, that she's going to be able to get a little bit higher. Okay, there has to be inward pressure. You're trying to put your hands through your thighs. So you're going to reach up, you're going to pretend like you've just gripped something, you're going to pull it down, right? Which is going to start strengthening the inside here. Now this is especially important for females because of bra straps and school bags and stuff, you guys are always pushing up against things, shoulders are always going up. So we got to make sure that they stay down.
Can I ask a quick question? When doing core, right, is it good if you hold it for like 20, 30 minutes? Hands up, yes. Hands up, no. Why? Exactly, yes. So when you're doing this core, because we're starting obviously on the back first, you need to make sure when doing core, you want to feel as quickly as possible. Okay, and we'll do little diagrams for this after as well. Once you see me engage in the core, I could like be in bits within seconds, ready to give up because I know how to engage from the get-go. Okay, so it's about squeezing every muscle as well as making sure your core is completely tense. With your back straight, when you're punching as hard as you can, you should be hitting a brick wall within seconds of this. Okay?
There's nothing wrong with, like, you see these things like let's hold the plank for as long as we can and so on and so on, right? There's nothing wrong with holding something for as long as you can, so long as you're doing it as hard as you can. The problem is, like I said earlier, the longer you do something, the less intense it's going to be. So you have to try and feel as quickly as possible and then try to hold on as long as you can. This is the position that we obviously don't want. At some point, when these legs start lowering, if you have a weak core at any point, this is going to, wherever they go, this is going to pull off at some point. Okay? Now you can imagine if you're in this straight line, your legs are here, this is not how we're going to be standing, right? Because that's the issue. So if we take this person from a lying position and turn them upright, now you can see the shape. My drawing's terrible. But like, you see what I mean, right? You're going to have this arch in the lower back. And if I lie that person flat again, this is the issue that we have. So if we want good posture, but we're trying to get rid of this, we don't want any lower back pain, we want to make sure that the core is engaged on stage and we're super solid and rigid, we need to be able to achieve this position. So at some point, at all points, sorry, that lower back's completely flat to the ground. fast. We're going to speed it up as we go through the 3 sessions. So this is more stamina work. It's more slower. It's more endurance-based stuff. Some of you will be good at it. Some of you will prefer the fast stuff. But this is what we're going to do. 1 minute fast, 1 minute slow.